Mission Sunday, which is about to come, this year it is on the 18th of October. We are requested to pray for the spread of the gospel. And that is, in short, what we mean by mission. At the same time, we are requested to support this work of the missions materially, because the work of evangelization also needs some material support. And once this material support is collected and put together from all over the world, it is this help that comes to us, especially in what the young churches, because for us we cannot help ourselves fully. We are still on the journey of growth, and this support comes back to us. We see churches being built, we see convents being built, we see seminarians being formed, religious being formed in the houses of formation, and sometimes we don't realize that these are a fruit of our own contribution as we put together on Mission Sunday. We see hospitals, we have Catholic hospitals, and you know very well that we cannot support our hospitals. We still need support from the other side. But when we put together on this day of Mission Sunday, they distribute and give to the most needy child, and in most cases it is ourselves. We get back to help our hospitals, to build our churches, to help our children also in the schools. We build the schools, and all this comes in the material support which is collected on Mission Sunday. Vocation is a call to a specific way of living, and vocation is a call from God. Every person is called to a particular way of living in this world. People are called to married life, others are called to religious life, and others are called to priesthood. But in these specific vocations, we are all requested to participate in the missionary activity of the church. The married people can exercise their mission in their family life, in their neighbors, in their own state of life. The religious are also called to mission according to their state of life. Some are called even to specifically religious congregations to become missionary religious congregations, which are for sending them out immediately with that aim and with that charism. Others are called to congregations that are not necessarily missionary, but there is no vocation that is not missionary. Even a married person is a missionary. Even someone called to a congregation that is not religious is a missionary, because each one of us in the Catholic Church has a missionary mandate. And each vocation is a call to mission. Mission is the mission of Christ, which he left to us, and we have to continue preaching it. The gospel, that is the mission that we have to preach. The Holy Father, in his message for Mission Sunday this year, puts questions across. He says, are we ready to be sent out even today? We who have been called in our baptism, and we who have been called to religious life or to priesthood, and we who are also waiting to be called, who are still discerning our vocations, are we ready to be sent out? And that's the theme for this year's Mission Sunday, which says, "Here am I, send me." Are we ready to answer that? This is a personal question which we all have to answer individually and see if we are really ready to be sent out to proclaim the good news. In other words, to go and fulfill our obligation which we assumed in our baptism. Because at baptism, we all became missionaries. And if the gospel is not proclaimed to someone who is now living in India, in Asia somewhere, possibly it is me who is here in Uganda that has the duty to be proclaiming that word to the person whom I will even never see, whom I will even never know. And that is why in the spirituality of the Pontifical Mission Societies, we have that aspect of material help. Because where I cannot arrive to proclaim the gospel, then I will dig in my own pocket and I will put somewhere and I will send that contribution to the missionary who has gone physically to proclaim the gospel in a place where I will never arrive myself.
Help children who are in need.